And we start the hour in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where opposition leader Etienne Tshisekedi has called on the Congolese people to peacefully resist President Joseph Kabila after President Kabila stayed in power on Tuesday despite the expiration of his constitutional mandate. Gunfire could be heard in several districts of Kinshasa early on Tuesday as demonstrators demanded that President Kabila step down after his mandate expired at midnight, and measures to curb dissent fanned fears of more violence. Demonstrations used branded red cards to demand President Kabila steps down. Opposition activists say Kabila is trying to cling to power by letting his term run out without an election in place to choose a successor. But the government is adamant that the ballot must be delayed until April 2018 due to logistical and financial problems. Talks between the government and the opposition, which are mediated by the Catholic Church, failed to reach a compromise. Well, let's cross over to CCTV's Clementine Logan. She's standing by for us in Kinshasa. Clem, how is the situation like in the DR Congo's capital, and what are you hearing about other regions in the country?
Well, Beatrice, driving around the city this morning, it's clear that the situation is very tense indeed, and in parts of the city, things are really flaring up. We've had unconfirmed reports of 2 protesters being shot dead. Sporadic gunfire, as you mentioned there, heard since the night and into this morning. We just left a convoy of UN peacekeeping vehicles, and we were witnessing incredible scenes of crowds of protesters and people blowing whistles, burning tires, and shouting, "President Joseph Kabila must go." They've been met with tear gas, water cannon, and we understand as well live fire. So we've been forbidden as well from accessing some areas, including the University of Kinshasa. We, along with MONUSCO peacekeepers, were turned around. This all, as you mentioned, as opposition leader Tshisekedi has called Kabila's bid to stay in power beyond his mandate, which expired at midnight, a coup d'etat. He's urging the Congolese to resist peacefully. Elsewhere in the country, we understand a heavy security presence in major cities like Lubumbashi and Goma. We're also getting reports in of dozens of arrests of protesters in Goma, as is the case here as well.
Right, Clementine Logan for us there on the line from Kinshasa.